bit.
What's up, guys? My name is omgurheadsgone, and today I'm going to give you a couple of tips, tricks, and lines of sight for the map downhill. So let's start off with the A flag in a game of domination. If you want to capture it, head glitch this thing if they're coming from this way. If they're coming from the other side, what you want to use is a snowman, because you can't head glitch that thing. You can't get close enough to the flag. So the snowman still provides you cover, and a third option would be just going on top of this rock, and this way you can use it either way, and just laying prone, because then the enemy doesn't expect you to be there, so there's an element of surprise, and hopefully you'll be able to kill them before they get a chance to, even shoot at you. So let's move on. Usually there's a camper in this building, and there's actually a way to just get onto the balcony without having to go up the stairs, so you can just climb up like that. It's really easy. That's the only way, actually. Originally I thought you would have to go this way, but that obviously doesn't work. And around on the other side, it looks like there's a low part of the roof, but you can't get up there, so don't even try with that. Okay, so moving on to the next part of the map. There's actually a really kind of central area here where a lot of people are always camping, but what people don't know, or some people don't know at least, is there's actually a side route here. So you can take that side roof and flank, you have a good line of sight, and on top of that you can actually go onto the little metal pole things that are right here with the ski lifts. And so from there you can pretty much just kind of watch this path, or you can just keep eye on the central area in there, because there's always tons of people running through there. So it's a really good spot because nobody kind of checks here, and it's really good cover. And in search and destroy, it works really well for planting this bomb. All you have to do is just plant the bomb a little bit off of the bomb, because in search you have to actually go on top of the bomb to defuse it. So this way the enemy is forced to go out into the open, and all you have to do is be back here and ready to kill them. And on top of that, the fact is they probably won't even look for you back here, but if they do, there's actually an even better spot. You can just walk up onto this pole thing here, right up to the front, and you can lay prone and kind of just listen. Or you can even go prone like this, and they'll never find you, so it's really good for search. And on the other side, there's actually another pretty good spot, but not as good as that one. It still does the job though, so you want to kind of inch off of this thing, plant it out in the open again like this. And then you can either go right to my right there, there's a little thing that you can kind of head glitch over, but I find a lot of people tend to sort of check that area most often in a game of search. But what I like to do is just go back here, and then you can really easily cover the bomb, and you can just kind of lay prone or chill in this back area, make sure they don't try to pull a flank on you, and every so often you just kind of peek up at the bomb and see if they're defusing, and you should easily win the round like that. So let's move back to the regular game. So we're starting off where we left off. So let's move on to the B flag, and I'll show you the best ways to capture it without dying. So you can either kind of head glitch over this thing, but then you're still kind of exposed, or you can just lay prone on this side. Obviously, if the enemy has the A flag, then you want to do it from this side, and either way you have really good cover. You can also peek up and make sure nobody's trying to get around you there, and you can also watch this window where a lot of people will definitely come and try to kill you, so it's a really good spot. And this way you have a lot of cover. So let's move on to the C flag now. Most people will try to capture this flag just kind of like down here, or maybe a little bit further up, just over here. But what I found was the best spot is to actually just climb on top of this tractor trailer or snowplow, whatever it is, and then you got two lines of sight that are really good to keep watch from enemies coming, and you can also look behind you and just kind of lay crouched, and they won't expect you to be there, so you have the upper hand advantage there. So it's a really good spot to capture C. And let's move on now. So there's this window here where people are always camping, and it can get kind of frustrating, and there's an opposite window on the other side, and what a lot of people don't know is you can actually see that window. So you can pick off other snipers from there, or if you're on the other side, you can actually pick off people from this window. So it's a really good line of sight, and I didn't even realize it until just earlier today, so I thought I'd throw that in, and here's just the view from the other side. So that's pretty much it for this video. There wasn't too much on this map. I actually looked for tons of other lines of sight, but you can tell Treyarch kind of set it up in such a way that there's always something obstructing any lines of sight that would be helpful. So unfortunately that's it. If this video helped you guys out at all, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and until next time, peace out, people.